Alright. We all know who fousytube is. He's out there doing his little happy renegade stuff. Yes, it's fun to show the glamorous side of being homeless and a hitchhiker, homebody, or a house. Because what he's technically doing is what is called couch surfing. That is not homeless. Yes, you could. Well, the definition of homeless is a person without a home, which he is. But what he's doing right now is actually couch surfing. You don't really have to be on a couch to surf. You can live in somebody's house for X amount of time. fousytube should have done his research and figured out what terminologies to use within this category. As you might know, I used to be homeless and hitchhiking. I'm thinking about doing a season 3. And season 3 is, but I'm not going to do it. I'm thinking about it, but that's in the works. But I have another project that I really want to do is cycle across America and film it for you guys. I've done it without filming. Everything you do that involves PR, public relations, you have to make sure you leave that town, that person's place, with a smile. Because there are people out there that does not give a rip what they affect and how they do it. It's tough to pick a hitchhiker up, because you gotta choose. Is this guy right? Is this guy not gonna harm you? Is this guy? What is this guy all about? You gotta go with your intuitions. And the best secret weapon to use is a dog, because a dog knows a person's inner beauty, because they can't speak us. They can't speak like us. They can only feel what we're feeling. If we're feeling aggravated, he knows not to trust the person. Or maybe he feels that the person is stressed out because he doesn't know what to do. Dogs know a person better than humans. But anyway, it's not about that. This is about Yusuf. Yusuf, you are a disgrace. You are veering off very far away. You're getting too carried away. Somebody needs to put you in check, because apparently you wouldn't know how to survive and how to use the correct terms and words to get by. Take a look at my hitchhiking videos if you happen to stroll onto this channel, which you won't. Maybe Yusuf's fans might direct them to me. Use that as a guideline. Use other hitchhiker channels as a guideline. But every channel is different. Everybody has their way of doing things. I'm not dogging you, Yusuf. I'm actually proud of Yusuf of taking advantage of the opportunities that is given to him, because not all hitchhikers and homeless people take that advantage. Like right now, I've been off the streets since November. I'm taking the opportunity to get a job, to get money, and potentially this vehicle that I've been driving, that Ranger, it's a pretty tough. It needs repairs. It's drivable. It's just that you can't drive it long distance. But anyway, I'm going to eat my lunch and I'll be back later. Hey, fousytube, Yusuf. I do have to say one thing. I understand that Project Buttercup is a good deal. I understand. You're trying to do a cause. That's awesome. I'm not dogging you on that whatsoever. I'm not. That's your thing. I'm proud of you. I'm just proud of you. But in the real world, most homeless people do not get what you see, because you have some popularity in your life. You can get away with it. You can go to fancy places. An actual homeless person, they won't be able to. They're frowned upon. They're like, get out of here. Me personally, when I was homeless, hitchhiking across America, I didn't dress like a homeless. Whenever I had money and enough cash flow, I would get me a hotel, go put my dog in there for a little bit, go to the nearest Goodwills, Walmart, whatever sold shirts and clothes, wear it fancy, you know, dress apart, dress like a crowd. People understand your haircut, your clothes. Don't dress too fancy because people are not liable, are not liable. People are not going to pick you up because they're gonna say like, okay, is this guy really, what's the deal? Now, if you dress really super fancy like you are doing, people are gonna question you. And then you're gonna get unwanted attention, not from the police, from criminals. So, don't dress fancy, especially in the States. There was one part, Forest City, Tennessee. I almost got robbed. It was a situation. These little hoodlums came up to me. Give me your money. Give me your money. Luckily, I had I'm not gonna say where my wallet was, but I had cash in my pocket, and enough to please all 5 of the kids, and they left me alone. That was pretty awesome. Now, you might want to stash your wallet away from your possessions if you somehow get separated from your backpack. That will happen. People are people. So, if you know you're coming across a terrible location, reroute. I've been there and I've done it. I just, like in one of my prior videos, my first season, I was like, why do most of these towns or roads lead to a bad neighborhood? I don't think it was one of my seasons. It was just a plain old hitchhiking video. It was shot off my iPhone when I had an iPhone. Man, those new Galaxy S8s are expensive. But yeah, I'm gonna try to save up enough money to the end of next month. See what happens. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Because that truck, that Ranger, there is something terribly wrong with it. I don't know. But anyway, it's not about the Ranger. It's about Yusuf and his channel. But anyway, if I have any more thoughts, anything, even if you want to ask me questions, comment down below. And I'll tell you all about hitchhiking. I got 10 years worth of stories to tell you. I just don't know where to start. The most number one thing that gets people is, where am I gonna sleep? Where am I gonna eat? Clothes, shoes. Shoes are like the most important thing other than the backpack. Water. Water is a big deal. In my backpack, I always have a sterilizing tablets. If I have to drink out of a river, standing pond, those tablets, iodine tablets, boom. Wait about 30 minutes, boom, you're good. You're kosher. You're awesome. Yeah. If you really want to know about hitchhiking, how it is, the rough life, the glamorous life, come to me, Yusuf, and I'll be happy to link up with you after this job is done. I'm gonna try to save enough money so I have a cash flow, and my beloved dog here that is getting skinny on me because she doesn't like the food that we're feeding her. Yeah. I'm all for it, brother. If you hit me up, and I'll hitchhike with you in America. As long as you want. We can go to coast. We can go to Maine. I just gotta get a hold of my passport to go to Canada or Mexico. I do have an emotional support animal on my dog, but we can go places. I travel with my dog. Yeah. But anyway, peace out. I'll see you later. I know I'm going overboard, but yeah, I'm gonna go live sometime later on tonight, about maybe 4 or 5ish Arizona time. Look for me on my Twitter. Twitter, yeah. But anyway, peace out.